Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.
Came back on Mr. Gay
Slave.
Yeah, Mr. Gay Slave.
So you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in the sin. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
You ain't have to worry about it. No, you know Big Brother got your back. Big Brother jump right out there, bitch. What about your mama with that big loose ass pussy? You know what I'm saying? Big loose ass pussy, bitch. I'm talking about a bitch trying to figure out what a bitch gonna eat in this bitch. I'm talking about big cut the light on, bitch.
I'm already in the park, join me.
Your pussy ass.
Nobody hates you shit.
Why y'all always talk to me like that, man?
When nobody talking to you.
I'm your daddy, nigga. I tell you talk to me, nigga.
You ain't shit, bitch.
See, that's what gonna make me slap you though. That bitch word, that bitch word gonna get a nigga slapped right in his shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's up there after 2.
Yeah, that's cool.
How it can go, bitch? Fuck you talking about? That nigga ain't taller than me. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
How tall you a little bit, homie?
Man, bitch, you not taller than me, bitch.
How tall you, bro?
Man, I'm pushing 6'2", bitch. You tripping?
I'm taller than you, nigga.
So how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Oh man, listen, bro. You ain't taller than me, bro. We stand side by side. My shoulders over your head, bro.
Nah, because your neck and your shoulders connected. That ass.
Yeah, I'm like damn near 6'2".
Man, the nigga's shoulders and head connected.
Man, how about this right here, man? I'ma slap the hell out of that nigga when I see that nigga, cause y'all think this shit some kind of game.
Man, a big head and shoulders connected, man. All that shit on the same level, man.
Man, come on, bro. I got a neck now. It might not be a long one. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a long one, but I got a neck, big brother. You know what I'm saying? Bitch in here eating Hot Pocket, bitch. Straight up, bitch. I'm a big dog, man. Hot Pocket and hot chips, bitch. Yeah, yeah. Push 6'2". What about those cheeses? Cheeses, yeah, I'm saying Hot Pocket cheeses, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's some burritos. My family burritos. Damn, but that's shit boring as fuck at home by yourself, though, boy. My kid didn't go to my grandma's house, my mama's house now. Uh-oh. I found what I want. That motherfucking butter movie popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about your wife, man.
Yeah, we in the park.
Your wife? That nigga Shimmy say, that nigga say he pushing 6'2". Yeah, bitch, pushing 6'2". With the motherfucking J's on, bitch. It might be 7 foot. So sad nigga, man. Slap that whole ass nigga when I see him.
Hey, bitch.
You hit dog or holler, bitch. I tell a nigga holler. Nigga gonna slap you when I see you, bro.
Bitch, you ain't slapping shit.
Man, it's up there, bro.
Yeah, say this.
If I don't, hey, listen. If I don't slap you, nigga, Randy B's a bitch. And I know I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be beat the fuck up, too.
Man, I ain't no light skinned nigga beating me up, bro.
Bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit you talking about, bro.
Yeah, man, light skinned nigga don't do them to beat bitches. I ain't no bitch.
You definitely is a bitch.
Alright, well, it's up there anyway. I just hope you had that same energy when we run into each other.
Man,
and it gonna be soon.
You ain't scaring me.
It gonna be soon now.
That's cool, man. You ain't scaring nothing though.
Just make sure, you got your money saved up. Everybody gonna meet in LA.
What I'm saying is, don't be trying to shoot
I ain't gonna bring the Scrap. Ain't gonna be there. I'm getting on the plane because everybody going to LA.
Oh, alright.
You hear me?
Yeah, they been far.
I already told Jezzy them too, bro. Them niggas gotta go. We all going to LA, bro. When I get out this shit, before I come to y'all nigga hometown, we all going to LA so everybody be out of space. You feel me?
I had.
You can't fight this nigga one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have to worry about Loud Pat trying to jump us. He already out there.
Yeah, but Loud Pat in the outer side. He ain't. Come on, man. That nigga ain't been outside. That nigga ain't been outside unless he playing football, bro. yeah. Come on. I mean, you not outside today.
What up?
Hey, that nigga say, I ain't going outside. You back to the camera? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you ain't going outside today, bitch. I know how it is. Hey, look, you still that motherfucker wearing all red, bro. You ain't been outside. The nigga gon' pistol your ass.
We're gonna have to go to another part.
Damn, though.
I ain't even tighten up, man. I'm finna go, man. I gotta get.
You say you finna get some pussy, man. They go and tell her what you told her.
Yeah, I know what I'm finna do. Hell, nigga need to come on with it.
We know the truth, though.
What's the truth, bro? What's the truth?
You ain't gonna send us no video you get no pussy.
Autumn has come to
Send that pussy when you get over there. That's what you do.
ourselves in New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers
I'm saying,
and the Buffalo Bills.
Who ain't even seen that pussy though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm a big dog, bro. I'm a big dog, Shammy. So you know the niggas sign that shit to big dog.
Pussy black and fuck. Real talk.
Hell nah. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go.
Figure out what the fuck going on down there. That shit black.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I mean, but some hoes got dark skin pussy though, don't it?
Hey, that bit black with her bumps on it, man.
No, big brother. So now you disrespect my lady, big brother. No, man. So me and you out. It's definitely out there.
I'm saying, why you think the nigga only get the head though, bro? That's what I'm saying. You know that shit.
Yeah, that shit up there. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga want to put his hands on me because I'm telling the truth. That shit crazy.
I was lying on my big pussy. Know why? You lying, man. I'm gonna beat your ass for lying on that pussy.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
That goddamn pink powder pussy, man.
I'm talking about listen.
Hold on, stand down, big bro. Stand down, big bro.
I got carried away.
That's not easily done.
Ain't nobody saying shit about creamy pie.
You're right, but he did there.
Yeah, that part.
We ain't gonna do that.
Okay then, so we're gonna leave that alone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm in the car though, man. I'm over here by the walking.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Yeah.
Big brother dropped right out there. I'm telling you, boy. What you mean you telling him? What the fuck up, nigga? I said shit about creamy. Cream pie.
Listen, you said that's it.
Shit, creamy.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come on.
There we go. What we doing? What we doing though?
Damn, that nigga can't ask.
I'm saying that's what we doing though. What you thought, man?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
DeForest
Buckner racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
How are you playing?
For a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
The commission instead of tagging me already.
He gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
That nigga tagging me by every game. Yo, that nigga ain't play that game. Bro.
Hold on.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets some blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll run it with Jones. 15 for the Niners there to first down.
That nigga don't call. That nigga say, watch that little asshole, nigga. I'm coming straight through.
I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film.
Nah, bitch. You was cracking real talking about our game. Bitch, I didn't come there. It's not there, bitch. That nigga don't call.
You in here telling Sean he gonna get the knob tonight and shit all kind of.
Nah, go. Hey, the fuck, nigga. Hey.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
Oh, good one. Not that one, that one. That was a little get back right there.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
So I can tell the fella that you won't be capping. Now you don't
a nigga know he really capping on the home.
He don't send that shit, he capping.
Okay. Capping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send that shit.
That part. Bitches love getting the video.
Fact. And if it ain't no video coming through, that's because you ain't that shit. Say no more.
Right.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
No, nah, we know why that nigga didn't want to do
all kind of labels.
It wasn't no bitch, it was a nigga.
I forgot I got a truck to get.
I'm not fucking with you. Listen, I'm not thinking about recording a video for my
I feel you, big brother.
They'll set up to throw. They're going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
One thing about me.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
No, that nigga wide out the dumbass nigga.
A punt of 46, a return of 5.
Yeah,
and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40.
He ain't gonna be able to tell nobody you slapped me.
I'm a jump. I'm a jump right on the game. He'll be like, man, I slapped the fuck out of Big Homie, man.
How about that?
I know what you gonna feel about it.
As far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Your name Tyreek, bro. Anything you gonna slap me?
They'll try and run. This is Robinson.
Bro.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And then you keep letting the fuck nigga call you
Tale
Tyreek.
of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force around a little bit, right? Trying to bring that big carry
don't even worry about it. I'm gonna slap the fuck out your mama,
it works
man.
opposite.
The San Francisco defense
name you that
trying to
dumbass
hold
shit.
tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Man.
Oh, you put that daddy there.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
My daddy, me and my daddy will beat you and your daddy to fuck
And
up.
now it's 4th down.
Man, my daddy beat both of you up.
You crazy as hell, man.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Bills will take a 15-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you
My
did
daddy
that.
ever do
Give a little
something to
tip
me.
of the
That
cap to
nigga
the
so
stop
motherfucking
troops
hard.
there because they didn't give up a touchdown
I'm
in
gonna
that
try to knock his
situation,
ass
right?
out.
Made him kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Your dad, on the other hand, I slap the fuck out that light-skinned Bart something looking ass nigga, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Man, that shit up there though, bro. Cause we're gonna go to LA. And look,
And they will
Pat
not
don't
get
even
a
stay in
chance
LA
to
for
return
us. So
this
he's gonna
one
have to
as
do a
it's through the
little,
end
he's
zone
gonna drive
for a
to LA.
touchback.
Yeah, I said, well, I will meet up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, they had to pump the football.
I'm gonna be the only nigga out there in LA with some bitches.
Possibly to take from that.
You niggas so
Once I go by, the motherfucker hole gonna pull up when they see me anyway. And like, who the fuck is this fat ass nigga, man? They got the lumps. How the fuck you get lumps all over here?
You gonna buy them hoes, man.
Bottom hole. Big fat.
You want my juice?
Bottom hole.
You want my daddy
How
juice?
you and Jezzy get out?
Yep, he better get out like that because I'm trying to make him get down.
Hey, look, Jeezy ain't gotta do nothing, but listen, thing about Jeezy, Jeezy is a universal Jeezy. You hear me? So,
man, I'm telling you right here, I'm gonna have that motherfucker penthouse suite.
Man, I was just gonna say, if the situation called for that, then that's what gotta be done at the time.
Man, listen, I'm gonna have that motherfucking penthouse suite, fellas.
No she's too late. Y'all get she's.
Y'all need someone to give me like, boy,
yes,
this fat nigga had a penthouse suite.
Give me that face, because I
And
let you get juice at this time.
Fuck nigga up there.
Get your little ass in the bed. Bed.
I'm gonna move the tape out in the middle of the floor. And I'm gonna tell each one of you niggas come out, let's get it. We ain't gonna play. I'm gonna skin your ass up now.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact,
I don't know who he's skinning up.
I mean, I get you up there, I know. I'm saying you niggas out of town, out of your comfort zone, just like me. Gotta be a man.
You know the nigga we trying to get out of town cause you so pussy.
No, cause I don't want to come to your town cause you gonna be deep.
I'm gonna be deep.
Y'all gonna be deep.
Nigga, I don't be deep.
Hey, look, I know for a fact, probably gonna be Jezzy and the nigga I-20, the other one come from Florida. Cause some fat rest of them out the door.
you said what
can't afford to
happened?
get up there. So you feel me?
Nah, man.
No, I said it's gonna be you and I-20 up there with me. Cause I know, you know, mother nigga from Florida ain't gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Let the nigga paying their way or something.
How?
Right?
None of my niggas ain't
defense a chance because you're throwing the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't scoring, but they ain't got that up. Either way they gonna go, they playing ticket now. With coronavirus shit. But the only way they gonna go.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch.
So when I jump out a little bit,
the drag and being able to run
and them
away from
motherfucking
defenders
tickets all the way up there.
stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man
And I'm
than
screaming,
zone
bitch.
or
covered.
Now, see what this penthouse costs, so bitch, I need to check when you get here. You stand with me.
Running into a defensive player in another zone.
Ain't no goddamn camping.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3.
What, nigga? I check up there. Penthouse. Niggas don't want to go in there.
You go check something up there.
God, bitch, I won't in. You niggas is grown men. What the fuck, nigga? You niggas is grown men.
And that's outthink a quarterback.
You just take freedom. You can't look out on them.
That shit up,
you can just lay
bro.
back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Need a little percentage.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bullshit, though, bro. We're going there later, bro. Straight up. Where we going? Then I start coming down there. Once I don't got you by yourself, and I know he like that.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, Fred.
Allen now looks to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Easy ass fucking first man, bro. I just want to score right quick. I got a fucking development trick with a receiver. I'm trying to watch this fucking... Nah, hell no.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
One thing about you, number 5 is your favorite number.
Oh, good move. He'll have a first down past the 4. Accelerating and off he goes.
Go, boy. And USC Ronald Jones, that's why.
Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
My 13-2, one on had to get seen because I was at their way. But you know, them boy got receivers over there, like flooded.
I know one thing. Nigga won on 150 today. He beat the shit.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Actually, that little I-24 today.
Allen now on first down.
Oh, yeah, grabs at the corner.
This is caught by Robinson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Still warm to that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down now, it's Robinson. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Throwing is Allen on third. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And a gain of 3 to the 33.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. Keeps himself upright. In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Now y'all a fuck nigga then. Y'all don't like a nigga, just slam a nigga in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put you, yeah, look, man, you gonna get on the field and all that. You can dick up, though. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get it well on every play. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it back. No, yeah, leave it like that, leave it like that. Nah, this is hard.
Yeah, I had them bitches.
That's a fuck, nigga.
Forrest Buckner. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
No, I like you there, Fred. Smart sometimes.
After the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Look at that, oh, you're a savage.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because, you know, the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him. I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I'd never return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays... Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That is a good butter though.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From a yard out, the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. Kill. 49, check 49.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for it. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hell yeah, bro, my shit been needed, had it been needed for a little savage too.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, watch it. Watch it right. Slow. No. Check.
They'll try the left side. Armstrong. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
That trait shit real. You know what I'm saying? This man ain't finna get a trait. Now he out here making catches. I ain't seen a nigga ever make. Ow.
Hey, hold on. Let's get that ball. 58 right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58 right there. Been long day.
Oh, yeah, that's right now.
From the red zone now.
Win that, man. Win that.
Balls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 13 yards
See that young man out there
and the
in the left
Niners are
hand?
able to stretch their lead.
I will pause
And
this
now the
one,
Bills are
but I
going to
ain't
stop
know
it
he
as they call the
was
timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. McManus now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Extra, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit, no cap.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, I get a lot of pauses in this shit. So you heard about check this out. Something else I was supposed to do. I bet some of y'all get in the game and remember that shit. Well, I just said it, bro. As soon as I get in the game, I'm in this shit. And I'll put the check the nigga fucking stats, bro. Come on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
No way he ain't got that gun and looking for that gun. He just came. And he just came. All that shit.
80 weapon. Joker. Kill. Hey, hold.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
It's Lord.
Hey, 4 down.
Oh, it's Lord. Underneath him. It's Lord.
Now Allen. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
You feel me?
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I got rid of those, but now it's crazy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
2 superstars on the end. Fucking 91 speed and 90-something acceleration, and like 94 acceleration and like 87 speed. You know what I'm saying? You already know them boys dumb on that fucking end, bro. But I couldn't get no pressure
Bills
like
come to
that,
the line
bro.
to start
Blitz,
their
man,
next
all
drive.
out blitz, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All out blitz, safety game. On the, playing man up, couldn't get nothing. Shit, like, as soon as I fucking let this nigga go, bro, my nigga belong in this.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And that's incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yeah, at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10.
Oh, man.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Fuck this shit. I lost the game. I'm not throwing around at the first. Okay, say no more. Say no more. Say no more fucking more. Say no more fucking more. My bad, bit, bro. I know you like, why the fuck this nigga keep pressing time out? But nigga, you already hurt my nigga and shit, feel me? Like, Boogie, nigga hurt Ronald, bro. I put the fuck out of this. Yeah, man, I'm supposed to run the fuck out my back up. You know, G-Sim.
Point after here, coming up. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a give right side. It's Armstrong. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Nigga got hurt. Abdominal tear, bro.
On the set. 53, Mike. And here we go. Watch the pass.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back now in Buffalo. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
About, I don't know, 25, 30. Probably a little bit more. I don't know, man. We got tackle, but not even know. Just a tackle. Just gotta take it down.
Here we go, D. On deck, defense.
On 1st down, Armstrong. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Wide, get wide. He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4.
Yeah, I had the time.
So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, gap points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
I meant to say 51 more yards that he needed, and then go crazy with my running back after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the last play, about the nigga got hurt.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Matter of fact, let me show him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Allen. Complete. It's Johnson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, Allen. 4th quarter, every drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, that's complete to Robinson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Allen. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, Nico.
No, it's incomplete.
The
Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Man, I'm just pressing buttons at this point, bro. This shit got me so baffled with these niggas, bro.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
go with Marcus. I'm right behind you, big girl.
Come on, Shaq. Teach your bitch work. Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong.
Oh.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to keep.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a play fake here on first down. DeForest Buckner, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Well, we're going to keep going.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Pickett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly, but the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Palestine, keep your trash out. Yeah.
At the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Regular weed, do you like that?
Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Man, get out of here.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here.
Jesus.
Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Seriously, niggas conspiring against the Niners, man. Oh my God. It is okay. These niggas made out of sugar and spice, everything fucking.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
You sure ain't kill yourself.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Niners 45, Bills 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. It's complete to Robinson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Move. 4 down, 4 down. Check. Check hot route. Hot. On the ball.
On 4th down. Pickett. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10. Pickett. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for San Francisco, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year, and they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, perfect, man. Exactly what this nigga needs. Fucking catching. Wrong, man. Look at it, man. Ronald Jones bitch ass back. Same injury, man. But this nigga crazy.
I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I couple cars, I run it back.
He back.
Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that, clap.